What's up, YouTube? That felt awkward. Anyway, hello, my name is Wyatt, and this is my little YouTube channel, where I make little humble creations, as I call them, and right now I'm working on a sewing project. So I recently just moved to Washington State. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep it a secret for very long, but I am actually a professional ballet dancer. Yes, I do ballet. So I just moved to Washington State and I got a job dancing with a company in Edmonds, if you're familiar with the area. So the last couple of months I've been like settling into a new area and yeah, all the fun stuff with that. But recently I have been doing like home renovation project in my apartment. It's not that crazy. This little like closet space over here, I added shelves in and hooks on the walls, so it's a lot more functional space than it was before. And the last thing I want to do is put up a curtain so that it looks closed and clean when I'm not using it or when I'm not getting into it. So it's like a door. Yeah. So I am working on putting together a curtain to hang up there. I just have some extra 10-inch squares that I'm sewing together. Right now I just paired them together, one dark, one light, and I'm doing a French seam. I'm not gonna offer this as any tutorial. There's lots of videos out there on how to do a French seam, and most of you probably already know. So you can just come along with me as I work on this little project. Alright, I'm at the end of my batch here. I guess if you don't know what a French seam is, it just means that when you're done sewing you have no raw edges, so which is perfect for a curtain because then it doesn't have to have like a back or a lining or anything. You just do your French seam and then when it opens up you have no raw edges. Alright, I have a bunch more of these to sew together. I'm doing 3 across and then as many down as it takes to cover the closet space because it's quite a tall opening. It goes from floor to ceiling, so it's mostly length and it's really narrow. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going and this will be done pretty soon, I think. See you in a bit. Well, it is Friday night. The last time I filmed was on Monday, so it's been a whole week. But I still have my whole full day at the studio and then teaching classes in the afternoon and evening. So I've just been working on this whenever I have a chance, and this is the progress I've made so far. It's pretty long and it's really cute. I was doing this little pattern, this little checkerboard pattern, alternating with lights and darks, but I did run out of lights. So the bottom and the top are going to be solid dark rows, but I don't care. I think it will be cute. It'll add to the scrappiness of it. So what I need to do tonight to finish this is hook on this top row. Then I need to make the little casing for the curtain rod to go through, which I have one of my 10-inch squares that I cut in half to two 5x10 rectangles, and then I had to find a little piece that matched everything from my scraps to add in. So that'll be the casing, and then I just need to hem everything around and it will be done tonight, hopefully, because I want to get it picked up and out of my way. So I hope you enjoy. I'm just gonna turn on the camera and finish this up, and then we'll check in at the end. Alright, let's get sewing. Well, that was awkward. My camera annoyingly ran out of storage. But you didn't miss much while I was fixing that. I got my casing sewn together and the top stitching done, and I got the edges hemmed. And then I got the top row sewn onto the curtain. So now I just need to start hemming this. So I'm gonna head over to this. Alright, I got all my sides hemmed. You can see there, and there. They're all hemmed. So, the only thing that I have left to do is that I need to add the casing to the top for the curtain rod to go through. I made it the exact same way, French seams, top stitched, hemmed the edges. So I'm just going to attach it to the top with a French seam, the same way I've done the whole thing. Starting with wrong sides together. I keep forgetting that. Keep forgetting wrong sides together, but since this is folded in half, it doesn't really have a wrong side, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try to match up my seams though. Well, it is finally finished. I am exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open, but it's done. and that was my goal. So here it is. I think that the top stitching and the French seams just make it look so handsome. So I think we should go hang it up and see what it looks like. Let's go. Well, it's hanging up, and I think it's really, really cute. I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. It's so cute. Well, it is bedtime, so good night, and I will see you next time.